Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Laura, also known as Butterfly Stitches 83, also known as Cotton and Clay UK over on Instagram, and this is my area of YouTube where we talk all about cross stitch. And today we are continuing with Flossmas. This is Flossmas day 2. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you haven't seen day 1, please hop over to my previous video where I give you a little bit of an intro on what we're going to be doing, and then come back here for day 2. But I'm sure most of you are well aware of what Flossmas is. It's a kind of daily video in the lead up to Christmas during the days of Advent, where we talk all about our cross stitch, share any haul, share any festive stitching, and share any stitchy Advent calendars that we've been opening. So yeah, we're back for day 2. Thank you so much to everyone who has watched and commented on yesterday's video. I am pre-recording this one again because I think, as I explained in yesterday's video, it is now the 28th of November, and I'm pre-recording ready for next week because I start my new day job next week, and I want to be able to dedicate the first couple of days entirely to that without worrying about FlossTube. So we are pre-recording, and probably from tomorrow's video I'll be back to doing them on the day, but yeah, that's where we are at the moment. Today I've got a little bit of stitching to show you, and then we will open our advent calendars, so it should be another quick video, quicker than yesterday's, I'd imagine. So I've got 3 bits of stitching to show you, plus the stitching from day 1 of Everote. So the first bit of stitching, these are just ones that you've seen in previous floss tubes that I've finished, or bringing back for that have now been completed. The first one is the October monthly mini from this book by Primrose Cottage Stitches. You guys know I've been doing these, or regular viewers will know that I've been stitching one of these a month for the last, since January, and I hope to finish. Today I've just finished October's one to show you. I'm working on November's currently, and I hope to have November and December done before the end of the year, in which case a couple of people had asked if I would show all of them together when they're all finished, which absolutely I will definitely do that when November and December is finished. But just to quickly show you the finished article for October, better late than never. Here we go. So that's my October monthly mini. The November one has got turkeys on it for Thanksgiving, but I don't mind that because it's also lead up to Christmas. And the December one is really beautiful. I'm not really going to be able to show you because this is going to be a really tiny picture, but if you can see that, I'm really looking forward to the December one because it's kind of like trees and like a little red motif, and it's lovely. So yeah, I mean, I've really enjoyed this. I recommend this booklet to everyone. They're very small. I usually get mine done in 2 or 3 stitching sessions, which to me is like, a session is like anything between 1 and 3 hours. Yeah, they're just really fun. I've already seen like a display that I want to buy to make them all into cushions and display them. So yeah, highly recommend this book to everyone, and it's great. It's a great buy because you technically get 12 patterns in there. So that was that one, another finish. I've also got a second finish to show you today. This is one that I started probably around this time last year, and then put it away sort of in January or February time, with the idea of picking it back up and finishing it during the festive period. And I'm dead chuffed to say that I've already finished it. And it is 2 Mini Buttons by Paola at Pantini. I love him. He's got the sweetest, cheekiest little face. I think it's a really clever idea. The idea of, we quite often use buttons to decorate our snowmen, and he's actually stitching his on. There's no such thing as too many buttons. The lovely little scissors, the words, everything is so cute. And the pattern came with the little button, carrot button nose. You can stitch it. I've stitched mine underneath, or you can put the button on. And he's just really sweet. And he was definitely on my list of ones to finish, as I say, during this Christmas period or before the end of Jan. So I'm very happy to have already finished him. So yeah, he's a cutie. And lastly, this is a new start that I wasn't even planning on starting. I wasn't actually planning on starting this until next autumn, but I love it so much. You guys will know from my 3 videos ago, that I've been going through a really tricky time at the moment. And when this kit arrived, I was just not in a place to have any brain capacity to stitch it. But I remember thinking, oh, that's so lovely. I can't wait for it to stick. Can't wait to stitch it. And then started feeling better. And I thought, you know what's going to cheer me up more than anything is that beautiful bright pattern that I got. So that's why we've started it. And it is the Embroidery in Colour October box. And Embroidery in Colour is the box created by Tom and Lily Creations, who make this beautiful handmade thread. So that's what it's going to look like. In the October box, I got everything I needed. I got the fabric, the floss, the pattern. What was the extra? They always put a little extra in there, which I can't for the life of me remember what it was on this one, I'm afraid. But yeah, they're really great boxes. This is the second one I've got. I also got their September box, or August, which was a flamingo designed by Yasmin Made with Love, which is on my January new year, new start list. But yeah, I just couldn't resist a little start on this guy. So let me show you where I've got to. And for like a little start, it's actually not bad. I've actually done quite a bit. Now, I already messed up. I messed up on the fox. I messed up here somewhere on the red. But I've kind of fudged it, and I've fudged it in a way that I think won't affect anything that goes around it. So hopefully that should be totally fine. The fabric is beautiful. It's linen. I think it's a 32 count. And yeah, that gets provided in the box, as I say. And all the flosses, of course, are Tom and Lily Creations flosses. They are the most beautiful colour palette. I'll show you the rest of it. The most gorgeous colour palette. I can't wait to do these bits here, the toadstools and the little pumpkin, and so cute. As I say, I'll probably put it away now until next autumn. Oh, this is a needle minder that I make, by the way, from my shop, Cotton and Clay, currently on hiatus, but planning on reopening in January, if you wanted to get hold of him. Yeah, so I'm probably going to put this away now until next autumn, as was the original plan, but I'm really glad I started him. He was really enjoyable, and I can't wait to do more. So that was the little bits of stitching to show you, except I've also got to show you the day 1 stitching from the Everote advent calendar. So if you watched yesterday's video, you will know that one of the advents I've got is the collaboration between Everote, Modern Folk Embroidery, and Roxy Floss Co. I had their advent box last year, or their holiday countdown box they call it, and I loved every second. I've already enjoyed this one, so I'm excited to see where it takes us. It's the holiday countdown 2025, a pretty song, and yeah, it's a mystery, so don't know where it's going to go, how it's going to look, but you get a skein of floss each day and a new part of the pattern each day. And you got the fabric and the floss ring and this lovely needle minder in the first day's envelope. So I've done it. However, I'm curious to open today's box and hopefully find out something about the pattern. So let me show you it first, and then I'll explain what I'm talking about. This is the needle minder, by the way. Well, I'll just put it on there actually. It's probably easier. Right, so the first day 1 was this border. As you can see, I haven't exactly centralised it. I started here and just came in like 2 inches because I figured that was enough. Obviously, I had a bit more room to play with, but never mind. So it's this beautiful border. It's really hard to show the variegation from day 1's floss there, but I've done my best. Now, what's a bit confusing is on the pattern is this bit down here. Whoops, sorry. So on this bit down here, this is up one, and then this has a gap here. Now, I can't decide if that's strategic, they've done that on purpose so that the whole thing fits in, or if that's an error. So thankfully, I managed to finish on this part. So these threads are still undone at the back. So when I open today's envelope, it might become clear, and if it doesn't, then as I say, I'm pre-recording, but when I'm sure it'll all become clear in Caroline's video from yesterday when you're watching this. So her day one Caroline Everote's video. So so I'm curious to see if that's a design decision to make it all flow, or if it is an error. So we'll have a look, see what's on today's pattern in a second. And a reminder of the floss that we had, which was this lovely marble, and obviously you can see the variegation a lot more there. So yeah, so let's open today's now. We'll do that advent first. By the way, I'm keeping this one in this lovely bag by one of my favourite bag makers, which is Ness's Craft Room, and I picked this one up at Stitch in London last month. So let's start with day 2 of Everote. And we'll see if anything becomes clear, and if it doesn't, then I'll wait for the video. Okay, so our floss today is Seize the Day, spelt like sea, like ocean. This gorgeous darker blue with a nice more subtle variegation, but still a lovely variegation there. Gorgeous. Okay, is this actually okay? Right, don't mind me, you'll find this happens quite a bit. I'm looking at it and then not talking to you. Okay, oh, am I any the wiser? Right, so today's pattern is still the border, but it's filling in all of the gaps. So I kind of assumed that this was just going to be how it is, that there would be, a gap in between each one. But actually, this colour is going in between. Now that is going to make that border look absolutely beautiful. So I'm just seeing now if that makes it any clearer about that bit. Let's have a little look. So that goes there. Oh, okay. So it is different on here. It's still not quite, I think it's still a design choice, but it's actually slightly different. Okay, I think it's slightly different. So I'm just going to follow what is on today's pattern, and thankfully I can pull those bits out from yesterday because that's where I finished it. So that's good. And our picture today, you may have just seen, is Rooster by LBM. Published by Johan Snowman, or Snowman, from the collection in the, God, I don't know why I'm going to try and pronounce this, Rijksmuseum, Amsterdam in the Netherlands. He's very cute. I mean, he's kind of angry looking. Kind of want to colour him in, or watercolour him. Maybe I will. I remember during last year I said that I was going to turn all the beautiful cards into floss drops, which I haven't yet. But maybe I will during this season, actually. Maybe I will. Okay, so continuing on with the border then for day 2. But that's good. That will be really easy stitch because you're just filling in all the gaps. So that's exciting. Right, so let's do day 2 from my Coffee Craft, Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics. Number 2. Again, lovely wrapped in tissue as well, and it does say caution. She's put a little label on caution sharp because they're scissors, which is nice. That's thoughtful. Oh, these are pretty. Oh yes, lovely. Now I've already got these scissors, or very, very similar. Can't remember when I got them, fairly recently I think. So I may well be gifting these to someone, or put them in the next giveaway, or I might just keep 2 pairs because they're my favourite colour, so why would I not want to? But yeah, really beautiful scissors. Thank you, Megan. And last but definitely not least is number 2 from the Historical Sampler Company Advent Calendar, which they kindly gifted to me. So I'm excited to see what's in day 2. Let's have a little look-see. Oh my gosh. This is cute. Okay, so this is kind of to go with yesterday's pattern. If you recall, yesterday's pattern was like Christmassy sheep, which was so cute. And look at this needle winder. Look. He is so sweet. A Christmas sheet with a Christmas hat and little fairy lights. Adorable. Go back a bit. Oh, I love him. Oh, I love him. Oh, I'm excited already. What an awesome calendar this is going to be. Okay, fabulous. I think that's it. I think we're done. Day 2, done. So yeah, as I say, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't watched yesterday's, please go back and watch that. If you're more interested in seeing a lot more stitching and a lot more whips and all that kind of jazz, then just go and watch some of my regular floss tube videos. And otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for day 3. Happy stitching. Bye.